Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
We have already started here.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has licence to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
And this is Hullet. Ibrahimovic. That is a brilliant interception. Zico. Now it's Hullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Now that's a fine challenge. João Neves. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most convincing of passes. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he was quick to react. Zico. Totti. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Nedved. Is there any support? He might not need it. Incoming delivery. Turns and goes back. Ibrahimovic! And that certainly packed a punch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Nedved. Szoboszlai. Now it's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the counter is on. And he's picked out the run. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Totti. And it's Lahm. Ambitious ball here. Oh, shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's cut it out. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's there to retrieve it. Gets into some space. Delivered across. Van Bronckhorst. Good take, and is he in? Zico. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Hullet. And here's Totti. No way he was going to let him past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has sent him sprawling. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zico. Yaya Toure. It's Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Lahm. Oh, it's played in. Terrific header! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That will be the first goal of the game.
Well, I think
and that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too...
It's Ibrahimovic!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Totti. Hullet. And it's Totti. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Played out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing nice and neat. Brilliantly cut out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Van der Sar sends that a long way. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change,
15,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 14, Federico
And that has put paid to that.
Number 11,
Totti.
Nedved.
Passing
Number
is crisp and
24,
sharp.
Toure.
Knocks it into space.
Coming on the field,
It's a nicely shaped
number
ball.
13,
Lahm.
Diaz. Number 2.
Manchester
Joshua
United
Kimmich.
still have the cards to
Number 22,
Thanks!
Ronaldinho.
And
Number
he's
6,
really put himself on the line
Franz
here.
Beckenbauer.
It's their second corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Bronckhorst. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's being shifted off it. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Maldini. He's played it long. Now he's off and running. Van Bronckhorst.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
João Neves. He's looking wide. Now it's Neves. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Ibrahimovic! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Van Bronckhorst. Beckenbauer. João Neves. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's going in strongly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ibrahimovic. Big chance! It's a loose ball. And he's got his cross in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Zico. Denied by an instinctive save.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands
There
on
will
the
be
ball.
1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Dink through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly...
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And just a quick reminder today to please
How would you
drink
sum up what we've
responsibly.
witnessed, Jim?
Anyone appearing
It's just a bad
intoxicated or
day at the
behaving
office,
in-
Peter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite... Can he finish?
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Szoboszlai deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now he's off and running. Totti does really well to win the ball there.
Played out to the right. And now the breakaway.
Now it's Hullet, and it's made its way to him.
Chooses to go back.
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Hullet chasing after it. And it's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Zico.
Long ball looking to counter, and he cuts out the supply.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's Mendes. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Bronckhorst. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Toure proves just a little bit too strong. Nuno Mendes.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Hullet. João Neves. Searching pass he's played there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well read, nice interception. Nuno Mendes.
Yaya Toure.
And it's Totti.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Kimmich. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nedved. Played back. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Now he's got space here. That looks a good cross. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Security staff
How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Here we go again.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
There's the header! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here.
Here comes...
And one more try! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Totti. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's got full. And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Hullet. Passes short and sharp. Maldini.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Hullet. Threads one in. Shot could... Zico! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Number 7. Baggio.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
Federico
knows it.
Valverde. Number 6.
Pullet picks it up out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Cross to the back post. Now the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries to pass it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pullet. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. Lam. And he's in on goal. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's gone looking for safety. Brahim Diaz. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And it's been played through. And he's got the beating of his man. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And the shot! They've done it! And the comeback is complete! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Into the last 5 minutes. Beckenbauer, and it's Ibrahimovic. Now Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. And here's Brahim Diaz.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a cute ball. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And he's been shifted off it. Pepe. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And now, please
Your reflections then, Jim.
Manchester United definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's Nedved! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That's really well cleared. Ibrahimovic, and it's Yaya Toure, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Gerrard. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Elects to cross, and he's there to clear it. Makaleli produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Makaleli. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Out towards the flank. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Maicon, and this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross comes in. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Back in once more. Yaya Toure knocks it into space. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rui Costa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice looking ball. And the counter is on. Lam. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
To Gerrard. Lam. It's a promising position, and it's Lam. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking wide. Gerrard. That is good strength. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ibrahimovic touches it back. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hullet. Rui Costa. Yaya Toure. Makaleli. And he was alert to it. Shot could be on. Oh, big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Pullet with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Played out to the left flank. He gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gullit. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Rui Costa.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Yaya Toure. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Gullit. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved driving through the middle. Quality ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, they can break here. Here's Nedved. Yaya Toure. Gullit has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
There's the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cross needs to be... Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Maicon. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's nice. Makaleli. Mbappe receives, takes a shot! Zanetti getting this one clear. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Ibrahimovic! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Ibrahimovic really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Somalia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know...
And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? Well, it's Nedved. Nicely spread. That looks... He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makaleli. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hullet. And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Somalia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's got... Great chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Maldini. Turan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fires it in low. Cleared without complication.
Somalia truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13, Rui Costa. Number 24, Toure. Number 19, Van Bronckhorst.
Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Number 23.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Substitutions taking place.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. Oh, nice touch.
Such good technique.
Cross to the back post.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hullet. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 3 coming up. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a run.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Nedved, nicely shaped ball. That is a brilliant interception. Tails somewhat off target, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance to deliver. He's got all. Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely aimed pass. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Chips it through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rui Costa. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. He'll try to keep this alive. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And it's Maicon. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Now Yaya Toure. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
They want to be quick to...
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gattuso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through.
Rui Costa. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yaya Toure. Nesta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Some resolute defending there.
It's played through for him.
Could move up a gear here. Piqué running with the ball. Lahm.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. Lahm. Lahm going full tilt down the left. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Gattuso.
To Lahm. And it's Piqué. And it's Gerrard. He's going for goal!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Great save by Dida. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's delightful. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Pullet. Goes for the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rui Costa. Van Bronckhorst. Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic. Steaming. And the shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been slipped through. He's cut it out. Icon. He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rui Costa picks it up out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gets a good foot in there. Nedved. Nesta. And it's Maldini. Van Bronckhorst. And this is Pullet. Pepe calmly anticipates. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes
13,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
It's
Nedved.
Makalele.
Number
Can he get it
24,
through?
And the
Toure.
shot!
Coming on the field.
Danger averted for now.
Number 23, Raul. Number 22,
Maicon.
Ronaldinho.
Good, strong
Number
midfield
6,
running here.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Substitution.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Oh no, That could be a costly miss.
Ibrahimovic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm makes the interception. Lahm. Oh, good ball. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that.
Climbs up big. Oh, crossbar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to play it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Maicon. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Makaleli. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Van Bronckhorst. Delivers the ball. Header! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well, and he shoots!
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism...
Big header! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 13, Manuel Rui Costa.
So, a breakthrough already.
Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Mbappe! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Picked out brilliantly. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Zanetti. Yaya Toure.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good take in a good area. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Yaya Toure. Van Bronckhorst. Rui Costa. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Maicon's cross. Oh, he's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Cruyff. No luck with that dink over the top. And they can counter here. Pepe. That's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball over the top. Ibrahimovic! And he's there to get it away. He's had it taken off him. Nedved. Van Bronckhorst.
2 added minutes has been
For
indicated.
Yaya Toure. Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul. Opts to play it. He's going for goal! And that has fair fizzed. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Gullit. And this is Rui Costa. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. And it's Zanetti. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lahm. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Nicely weighted ball. Balls. Oh, what a climb! They just took too long getting forward.
Gullit cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
And it's Lahm. Fired deep towards the back post. Back into the middle. Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And he's had it nicked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit. Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And now the breakaway. Rui Costa, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter.
Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. He's played it long. And it's Gullit. And he's intervened well there. Gullit. And it's been played through. Oh, that was vital.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The pass has gone astray.
It's Rui Costa. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number
Corner
9,
number 2 then.
Ibrahimovic. Number 23, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Mbappe. Number 5, Makalele.
Manchester United given another corner.
Number 11, Bale.
So,
Number
third corner of the
20,
game.
Messi. Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17, Gattuso. Substitution.
Big chance! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Manchester United finding their passes. Probing pass. And he was quick to react. Nesta. Serginho. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's got a... It's... Oh!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. Thuram cuts out the pass. Forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. Delivers. Header! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing. Messi. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Now with a quick request for support.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. .90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Manchester United displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And once more he proves rigid and robust. Turns back here, probably the best option. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played out wide. He has a look up. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Michael. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Hullet. And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in. He's gone for goal. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
It is now time for our special.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lahm has crossed into the middle. Oh, what has happened here? Bullet! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Messi. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's there to hit it! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a...
Gattuso concedes a free kick for that. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that is that. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Fellow attendees, this is a
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first time.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Pull it. Just about within shooting range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Somalia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And it's Maicon. It's a good run down the right, in towards the back stick. And he's straight offside. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached.
Yaya Toure.
And here's Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. He's in a great position here. Quick look, then plays it in. Van Bronckhorst. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ibrahimovic. Platini. And here's Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception.
Yaya Toure.
Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Platini.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Picked out brilliantly. Chips it through. Oh, this is a great... Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Maldini. Manchester United finding their passes. Tries a deft little... A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. And it's played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Threads one in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice physical challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Platini. Lahm. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Makaleli. And it's Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Nesta calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Bronckhorst. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Lahm.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Mbappe looking to run onto it.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Platini receives it. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Lahm. Delivers with wit.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do...
Rui Costa! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rui Costa. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Zanetti. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm. Looking tidy in possession here. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick, and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
An instinctive delivery. Platini. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Maicon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini clears.
Somalia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that was nowhere near his best. Makaleli could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! Gullit might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Zanetti. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Over to the left.
Somalia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Played out wide. Can he get it through? Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Two added minutes has been
Just
indicated.
eases him off the ball. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so
Just a
happy
quick
to have won it.
announcement. We would like to inform you
Gullit
that
picking up the
CCTV
Man of
is
the
now
Match
in operation
award,
for
and
your
no
safety.
surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. And it's James. And he was alert to it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfield.
And the shot! This time, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Bullish header! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a hole. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a throw. Messi. Van Bronckhorst produces the perfect tackle there. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Kimmich gets it clear. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Great ball if he can get there, and he's intervened well there.
And it's James. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Van Bronckhorst. Might be danger here.
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jordan Henderson. Can he spark a counter here? Van Bronckhorst. And it's Soboslai. Bullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff deals with that comfortably. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pullet. Pullet has been caught there, it's a foul. And that certainly packed a punch. And it's Messi. It's a promising position. No foul, says the referee. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Back into the middle. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of...
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Hullet.
He's having a shot!
Nesta attempts a clearance. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? In by James. Oh, that's a key interception. James. Ball played for Conte. And here's Hullet. Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. Aims beyond the defence.
There's the shot!
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Messi. James.
Shoots! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads...
And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
That was the first half.
Quite a half. More of the
Let's hope
same,
the boys
please.
can turn it up
Score
for
at
the
the
second.
interval, 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
So it's back to business. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van de Ven. James. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Szoboszlai, driving on and making good progress. Tries to play it through. Now the delivery. Up he goes! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Szoboszlai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Jordan Henderson. And it's Conte. And it's Messi.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Van Bronckhorst. Pings it across. Taken back almost at once. And that's a good ball. Gives it back.
They're really getting no...
A header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Cruyff. Well read, nice interception.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Szoboszlai, can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
17,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Soboslai. Number 11, Nedved. Number 24, Toure.
And he's there to clear
Number
it.
19,
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Number 10,
Now this could be a chance.
Number 9, Brahim Diaz. Number 22, Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 4, Zanetti.
Out for a
Substitutions taking
throw.
place.
Thuram. Griezmann. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's free, he has got space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckenbauer. Now who's going to be first to this? Now he's got space here.
There will be
No, he's just misjudged that one. Van de Ven.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he was quick to react. And that will be it. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Cruyff. So, what can they make of this? Van Bronckhorst.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who can make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side.
It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace.
Oh, what a mistake!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Roberto Carlos, and here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Thuram attempts a clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neatly clipped it. And Hullet! Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Pedri. Nedved gets a foot in here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yaya Toure.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Szoboszlai. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. James. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here? Works it forward. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, terrible pass. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nedved for Szoboszlai. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Szoboszlai. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Nesta goes direct. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nice looking ball. And he thumps it clear. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi. James has it in a wide position. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto. He gets big. He's delivered all right.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance. Well, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And back to the keeper they go. Roberto Carlos. Well, we expected better and so did he. And it's Yaya Toure. Cruyff did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Shot could be on. James crosses. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yaya Toure has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Manchester United with another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Hullet. Schmeichel claims comfortable.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he latch on to this?
Well played and well cleared.
Cruyff. Tries to cross. Nesta tries to clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Nedved. Kimmich. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Conte. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. Roberto... Up he goes! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And it's Soboslai.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ibrahimovic has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Pullet ready to try one.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Number 11, Nedved. Number 24, Toure.
Ronaldinho! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're back within reach. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Passes short and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Pele! It's a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And now they can clear their lines. Serginho. Looking for options for movement. Maradona. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. And they can counter here. Short changes him with that pass. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Played into the middle. Serginho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out. Kimmich. And it's Valverde. It's Gullit. Nice sequence of passes, this. That is a brilliant interception. Pele.
There will be 5 minutes at
Lovely
a time.
pass, but can he get there? Oh, delightful ball. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw. James. And this is Messi. And he's heaved it away. It's Maradona! And that is a truly outstanding save. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Unlucky lads.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.